Hi, I'm Jibster, and I am the Reef Noob. A couple weeks ago, I did a video just giving an overview of my 15-gallon Nano Reef. Today, I want to take a closer look at the DIY 10-gallon sump that I made. The flow through the sump moves from left to right. Two intakes from the display, an overflow and a full siphon, empty into the first section of the sump. To minimize detritus or anything else from accumulating in the first section, I extended the intake pipes to about 1 inch from the bottom, and this seems to work pretty well at keeping the first section stirred up. I also added a spare heater to the first section. It is set for a couple degrees lower than the main heater, and its purpose is to serve as a backup. The water flows over the top of the first baffle and down through a layer of filter floss, sponge, and lava rock before passing under the next baffle. The filter floss serves as what I call a poor man's filter sock. It is very easy to toss out the floss and replace it with a new piece, so maybe I should call it the lazy man's filter sock, but it's been working really well. I use polyester batting from a craft store. I've not calculated the exact cost, but for my system, a 6-month supply costs less than $10. The next section of the sump is my largest section. Eventually, I may use this section as a refugium, but for now it contains a mesh sack of lava rock, my main heater, my algae scrubber. If you want a closer look at my scrubber, you can check out my DIY tip video episode 1. The last section of the sump contains my DIY auto top-off and my return pump. I do plan to make a future video on the ATO, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see it. I use a 317 gallon per hour return pump. It's a Lifeguard quiet one. Besides returning the water to the display, I also added a T and a ball valve to supply a future reactor. My original setup had a second T which supplied my algae scrubber, but I wanted to increase the flow to the display, so I scrubbed the scrubber port. Lastly, I have some carbon and Phosguard in filter bags in the last section to provide some chemical filtration. That's it for today. I hope you found something in this video helpful or at least interesting. If you did, please let me know in the comments section. Future videos I plan to put on this channel include a detail of my DIY auto top-off system and also a reactor that I'm going to be making myself. So please stay tuned. Take care and God bless.